Let me ask you something. How long have you been waiting for the perfect time, waiting for motivation to knock on your door, waiting for the fear to go away? You've been sitting on the sidelines of your own life watching, hesitating, hoping someone would give you permission to start. But here's the truth: no one is coming. No one is going to hand you your dream on a silver platter. No one is going to wake you up and say, "Hey, today's the day you become unstoppable." You have to do that. You have to rise. You have to decide right here, right now, because life isn't waiting. Time isn't slowing down. And every second you delay is a second you'll wish you had back. But listen, just because you fell doesn't mean you're finished. You are not your failure. You are not your past. You are not what went wrong. You are what you choose to become now. This is your comeback season, not a soft return, not a slow rebuild, a comeback so powerful it makes the ground shake. A comeback that says, "I've been through the storm and I didn't drown. I walked through the fire and I'm still standing." You see, legends aren't made when everything is going right. They're made in the dark, in the silence, when no one is clapping, when no one believes, and still you rise. So stop waiting, stop wishing. Your time is not tomorrow, it's not next week, it's not when you feel ready. Your time is now. Stop waiting for the perfect time. It doesn't exist. You've been trained to believe that one day, somehow, everything will line up perfectly. That you'll wake up and feel ready. That fear will vanish. That the timing will feel right. That life will finally give you a green light. But that day never comes, and deep down you already know it. The perfect time is a lie. It's an illusion, a trap designed to keep you frozen in place, paralyzed by perfection, and afraid to move. You say, "I'll start when I have more time," but time won't stop for you. It won't wait for you to figure it out. It won't bend to your hesitation. You say, "I'll go for it when I feel more confident." But confidence doesn't show up before action. It's born asterisk through asterisk action. It's forged in the fire of trying, failing, learning, and trying again. You say, "What if I fail?" But what if you do nothing at all? What if years from now you're still standing in the same place, wondering what could have been? You don't need perfect conditions. You need courage. You need fire. You need to say, "Even if I'm scared, I'm going anyway." A look around. The people who made it didn't wait. They didn't sit around hoping to feel brave. They moved, they acted, they built momentum in the middle of the mess. And that's exactly what you must do. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Start messy. Start scared. But just start. Because every moment you wait for the right moment, that's a moment lost forever. You were never meant to sit on your gift. You were never meant to wait in silence. You were meant to rise, to move, to act with urgency. This is your life, not a dress rehearsal. Not a waiting room, not a placeholder for greatness. It's happening now with or without your permission. And every dream you've buried under excuses is still alive, waiting for you to wake up. So no more delays. No more overthinking. No more waiting on someone to tap you on the shoulder and tell you it's your time. Because no one is coming. And the truth is, they never were. It's on you. It's always been on you. There is no perfect time. There is only this asterisk time, this moment, this chance, and what you do with it. That's what will define everything that comes next. No one is coming to save you. Let that sink in. Not your friends, not your family, not some future version of yourself that magically has it all figured out. There is no rescue mission being planned. No hero charging in at the last second, no miracle moment where everything changes without your effort. It's just you and the decisions you make from this moment on. It's a hard truth, but it's also the most freeing truth you'll ever hear, because if no one's coming, then you don't have to wait anymore. You don't have to rely on anyone to give you permission. You don't need anyone to believe in you before you start. You don't need the applause. You don't need the support. You don't need the world to cheer for you. You need one thing, a decision, a commitment, a fire inside that says, I've got this, no matter what. You've been told to be patient, to trust the process, to let life unfold. But patience without movement is just delay. Waiting becomes a disguise for fear, and fear, left unchecked, becomes your cage. You can't afford to keep waiting, because every second you wait is a second you'll never get back. You were not born to be rescued. You were born to rise, to fight, to build something from the ashes. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's lonely. Yes, there will be days when you want to quit. But no one is coming to carry you through the storm. You have to walk through it yourself. You have to be the one who refuses to fold. Because that's where power is born, in the fight, in the fire, in the choice to keep going even when it hurts. People will doubt you. Some will leave. Others will misunderstand the path you've chosen. Let them. You don't owe them an explanation. You don't need their validation. Your mission is bigger than their opinions. The life you want, it's on the other side of the battle you're avoiding. And no one's going to fight it for you. So stop waiting for help that's not coming. Stop praying for someone to notice your potential and give you a shot. This is your shot, right now, this moment, this breath. You want change, then be the change. Stand up, speak up, show up. No more blaming the world. No more looking for shortcuts. No more pretending you're powerless. You're not. You've just forgotten how powerful you really are. You've been watching life from the sidelines. It's time to get in the game. You've spent too long observing, too long scrolling, too long cheering for others while doubting yourself. You've watched people chase dreams. You've seen them fail. You've seen them rise. You've watched them take risks, stumble, and still move forward. And all the while you've been sitting back, waiting, watching, wishing. You've convinced yourself that maybe it's not your time, that maybe you're not ready, that maybe you're not good enough. You've been telling yourself stories that sound like, I'll try next year, or I'm not as talented, or they have something I don't. But those are just lies your fear whispers to keep you still, because if you move, you might fail. If you try, people might judge you. If you leap, you might fall, and yet, you're already falling slowly by standing still. You think you're playing it safe, but safety is a prison in disguise. Comfort zones become cages when you stay in them too long, and every time you choose comfort over courage, every time you sit on the sidelines while your dream walks by, you trade your potential for temporary ease. You weren't meant to sit and spectate. You weren't born to blend in with the background of your own story. You were built to participate, to push, to sweat, to fall and rise and grow asterisk. Yes, the game is messy. Yes, it's unpredictable. Yes, you will make mistakes. But that's where life happens not on the sidelines, not in your comfort zone, not in the crowd. You grow by doing. You learn by failing forward. You transform by showing up even when you're scared. And the truth is the people you admire, the ones who are out there making it happen, they're not smarter than you. They're not luckier. They just started asterisk. They got tired of watching. They stopped waiting. They jumped into the arena and figured it out along the way. And now it's your turn, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Now, get in the game. Your dream won't wait forever. Your moment is passing you by every time you choose fear over faith. So take the shot, write the story, launch the idea, start the journey. You won't be perfect. You won't have all the answers, but you'll be asterisk in it asterisk. And that's where the magic begins. Failures don't define you, how you rise from them does. Everyone falls, everyone breaks, everyone stumbles on their journey, but what separates those who stay down from those who rise is what they do asterisk after asterisk the fall. You see, failure isn't the end. It's not your final chapter. It's a page, a lesson, a turning point. Too many people give failure power it doesn't deserve. They let it label them. They let it rewrite their worth. They let it silence their voice. But failure doesn't speak truth about who you are. It reveals who you asterisk can asterisk become. You've messed up, good. That means you tried. That means you stepped out. That means you're in the game, because the only people who never fail are the ones who never do anything. You lost something, then rise. You got rejected, then rise. You made a mistake, then rise again. Your scars don't make you weak, they make you real. They tell a story of someone who faced the storm and didn't quit. And if you're still breathing, still dreaming, still fighting, you haven't failed your asterisk becoming asterisk. Every failure is feedback. Every mistake is a message. Every breakdown is an invitation to break asterisk through asterisk. You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become next. You are how you respond. You are how you rebuild. Will you let failure keep you small, or will you rise with more wisdom, more strength, more purpose? Because the world doesn't remember those who never fell. It remembers those who fell and rose anyway. Who kept showing up? Who didn't let failure have the final word? Resilience is not built in success. It's built in the fall, in the silence after it all collapses, in the moment when no one is watching and you decide to stand back up. And when you rise with power, you rise with proof, you rise with a fire that cannot be faked. You become unshakable, not because you've never fallen, but because asterisk falling asterisk didn't finish you. So stop fearing failure, welcome it, learn from it, use it, let it stretch you, let it shape you. Let it push you into a version of yourself you never knew existed, because failure is not your identity. It's your invitation to evolve, to grow, to rise higher than you ever thought possible. Your past may have shaped you, but it doesn't have to limit you. You are not what happened to you. You are not the mistakes you made. You are not the pain you carried or the moments you wish you could erase. Yes, your past is a part of your story, but it is not the whole story. It is not the final word. You've been through things that broke you, that changed you, that left scars so deep you still feel them when it's quiet. But those scars, they are proof you survived. They are reminders that you're still here, still breathing, still capable of more. You don't have to carry the weight of who you used to be. You don't have to let yesterday dictate what you can do today. You don't have to keep replaying the same old story when you were born to write a new one. You've been shaped by pain, by loss, by betrayal, by disappointment, but you've also been shaped by strength, by resilience, by courage, by moments when you wanted to give up but didn't. The past may explain how you got here, but it doesn't get to decide where you go next. You do. You have the pen. You have the power to turn the page. Don't let your past be the prison that holds your potential hostage. Don't let the voices of who you used to be silence the vision of who you're becoming. You've outgrown the version of yourself that lived in survival. Now it's time to thrive, to rise above the old patterns, to break the cycles that kept you stuck, to say, that was part of me, but it's not asterisk all asterisk of me. You don't need to run from your past. You need to face it, learn from it, and then leave it where it belongs behind you. Let your past fuel you, not chain you. Let it teach you, not trap you. Let it remind you of how far you've come, not how far you still have to go. You're not broken, you're becoming, you're not lost, you're evolving, and maybe the past tried to break you for a reason because it saw the future you were building, and it got scared, but here you are. Still standing, still healing, still moving forward. So don't let the past define your worth. Don't let it limit your light. Don't let it shrink the fire inside you. You are more than your story. You are the author of your next chapter. And it can begin the moment you decide to stop letting your history hold the pen. This is your comeback season, not soft, not slow, but powerful. This is not the time to tiptoe back into life. This is not the season for half effort, half belief, or half-hearted dreams. This is the moment you rise like you've never risen before. You've been quiet long enough. You've played small long enough. You've doubted yourself, questioned your worth, and dimmed your light long enough. But now the silence breaks, now the fire returns, now the roar within you is louder than every voice that ever told you you can't. Because you can, you will, you must. This isn't about proving them wrong. This is about proving to yourself that the warrior in you is still alive. You didn't come this far just to stop. You didn't survive everything you've been through just to shrink when it's time to shine. This comeback, it's not soft, it's not safe, it's not slow, it's bold, it's loud, it's undeniable. You're not walking back, you're storming forward. You're not easing in, you're breaking through. This is the season where the pain of your past becomes the fuel for your power, where every setback becomes a setup for something greater, where every loss starts pointing you toward a bigger win. And let's be clear, a comeback isn't just about being better than before. It's about becoming someone new. Someone stronger, wiser, unstoppable. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need anyone's approval. The only thing you need is the courage to step back into the ring, to look at the life that tried to break you and say, I'm not done yet. Because you're not. You've got more to give, more to do, more to become, and this time you're not carrying the weight of fear. This time you're not hiding your power. This time you show up full force with clarity, with purpose, with fire. You don't owe anyone explanations. You don't owe the past an apology. You owe yourself everything. The version of you that kept going when no one saw. The version of you that cried, broke down, and still got back up. That version, they carried you here. Now it's your turn to rise for them, to rise for you, to rise for everything you were born to do. This is your comeback season, not quiet, not careful, not comfortable. This is the season where you come back, louder, stronger, fiercer, than ever before. True strength is built in the dark, when no one is watching, not in the spotlight, not on the stage, not in the moments when everyone is clapping. Strength is born in the quiet, in the stillness, in the lonely nights when it's just you and your thoughts. It's built when no one sees the tears, when no one hears the doubts, when no one knows how close you were to giving up. It's in those moments when quitting would be easy, when silence surrounds you, when the world forgets you, that you find out who you really are. Because it's easy to show up when there's applause. It's easy to move forward when there's momentum. It's easy to smile when life is going your way. But what about when it's not? What about when everything falls apart? What about when the lights are off, the room is empty, and the only voice you hear is your own? That's where strength is built. Not flashy, not loud, but real. It's in the choice to keep going when your legs are shaking, in the decision to rise again when you have every reason to stay down, in the discipline to stay committed when no one's keeping track. No cameras, no audience, just you doing the work, bleeding, sweating, becoming. You don't become strong because people believe in you. You become strong because you believe in you, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. There's a version of you being shaped in silence right now, a version that doesn't need validation, that doesn't need to be seen to keep going, that doesn't need permission to become powerful. Every rep you do in the dark matters, every journal entry, every early morning, every late night grind, it all adds up. Because when the lights finally come on, when the doors open, when the world turns to look your way, they won't see the battle. But they'll feel the strength. They won't know what it cost you, but they'll see what it made you. So if you're in the dark right now, if you feel unseen, unnoticed, uncelebrated, keep going. You're not being overlooked. You're being forged. And when your time comes, when you step into the light, you won't just be ready, you'll be unstoppable. You don't need external applause to validate your journey. You don't need the crowd. You don't need the claps, the likes, the shares, or the praise. You don't need someone to stand up and say, "You're doing great," because deep down, you already know you are. Your growth isn't always loud. Your healing isn't always public. Your progress doesn't always come with fireworks and fanfare, and that's okay. Some of your greatest victories will be invisible to the world. Some of your biggest steps forward will be silent. Some of your deepest strength will be found in moments no one else sees. You're not doing this for them. You're doing this for you, for your peace, for your purpose, for the person you're becoming. You see, if you're always waiting for validation, you'll always be chasing approval. And if you build your identity on applause, you'll fall apart the moment it gets quiet. Because applause is temporary, but purpose, that's eternal. You don't need the world to notice you. You need to notice yourself. You need to see the effort you're putting in. You need to honor the battles you fought in silence, the nights you stayed up pushing through the pain, the mornings you got up when you didn't feel like it, the days you chose discipline over distraction. That matters. It all matters. And just because it's not trending, just because it's not being talked about, doesn't mean it's not powerful. You are not defined by how loud the world cheers. You are defined by how deeply you believe even when no one's watching. This is your journey, your path, your pace, and nobody else gets to measure it. Nobody else gets to decide what's worthy or what's enough. So stop looking outward. Stop asking for permission to feel proud of how far you've come. You've earned it. You've grown through things people wouldn't even understand. You've rebuilt from ruins no one ever saw. You've stood up after being knocked down again and again without a spotlight, without a stage, and that's strength, that's courage, that's character. That's what makes you unstoppable, so keep going. Keep rising. Keep showing up with fire in your heart and purpose in your steps. Not for the crowd, not for the attention, but for you. Because at the end of the day, it's not about who clapped for you. It's about who refused to quit even when no one was clapping. Every second wasted is a second you'll wish you had back. Time doesn't wait. It doesn't pause. It doesn't rewind, and every moment you let slip by, that's a moment gone forever. You can earn back money, you can rebuild strength, you can recover from loss, but you can never get back time. Every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," tomorrow gets further away. Every time you say, "I'll start when I'm ready," you get further from the person you were meant to become. The clock is ticking, not to scare you, but to remind you this life is happening right now. Not someday, not eventually, not when things feel perfect. Right here, right now, this second, and what are you doing with it? Scrolling, waiting, doubting yourself. You say you want more. You say you want change. You say you want freedom. But change doesn't come from wishes. It comes from action, and action happens in the moment. In the now, not in the excuse, not in the delay, not in the hesitation that's been holding you hostage. You have dreams, you have potential, you have purpose pulsing through your veins, but you keep waiting. As if life is on hold, as if your moment is somewhere in the distance. It's not. It's here, and it's slipping through your fingers every time you choose comfort over commitment. You don't have forever. You don't have unlimited chances. You have now, and now is everything. Now is where progress is born. Now is where power is found. Now is where your life begins to change, but only if you stop wasting it. You've wasted enough already on fear, on doubt, on waiting for a perfect moment that was never coming. It's time to move. It's time to act. It's time to live like your time actually matters because it does. One day you'll look back and you won't remember the things that scared you. You'll remember the chances you didn't take, the moments you let pass, the time you'll never get back. So don't waste another second. Not one more breath, not one more sunrise. Make it count, make it real, make it yours, because every second matters, and the ones you waste, you'll never see them again. Your time is not someday, it's not later, it's now. You keep saying you'll start when the timing feels right, when the fear goes away, when life slows down, when everything finally makes sense. But what if that day never comes? What if someday is the biggest lie you've ever believed? What if later is just a softer word for never? You were not created to wait. You were not designed to live in delay. You were made to move, to act, to rise now, this moment, this breath. This is the only guarantee you've got. You don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know how long you'll have. You don't know how many more chances life will give you to begin, so why are you wasting this one? You keep thinking you need more time. But maybe you just need more intention. Maybe you don't need more days. Maybe you need more decisions. Because your breakthrough doesn't live in next week. Your future isn't hiding behind some perfect version of yourself. It's already within you, waiting for you to stop hesitating, waiting for you to show up fully, boldly now. You've been asleep in your own life, dreaming about change, talking about goals, making lists you never act on. But dreams without action die in delay. They fade into regrets, and regrets don't care how good your intentions were. What matters is what you do. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now. Now is hard. Now is uncomfortable. Now asks something from you, but now also holds power. Now is alive. Now is full of possibility. Everything you want starts with a decision to stop waiting, to stop looking for the perfect window, to stop pretending you have forever. You don't. And that's not something to fear, it's something to fuel you, to light the fire, to push you out of your comfort, into your calling. Every second you spend hesitating, someone else is out there taking the chance you won't. Every moment you stall, your dream grows colder, waiting for your courage to catch up. But it doesn't have to wait anymore. You don't have to stall. You don't have to live another day in almost, because your time is not someday. It's not when things calm down. It's not when I feel ready. It's now, and it's been now for a long time. You've just been afraid to claim it, but this is your reminder, your wake-up call, your permission. Take it, own it, move in it, because now is all you've ever needed. So now the question is simple. What will you do with now? Will you keep waiting for the stars to align? Or will you finally step into the moment that's already yours? No more excuses, no more delays, no more playing small. This is your time. Not someday, not later, asterisk now. Asterisk the clock is ticking, the world is watching, but more importantly asterisk you asterisk are watching. So rise, move, begin, fail if you must, but don't stand still, because your life won't be defined by the chances you waited for. It'll be defined by the chances you asterisk took asterisk. This is your story, this is your moment, this is your comeback, and your time is asterisk now asterisk.